Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Outlaw Dynasty, our EA College Football 25 Team Builder Dynasty. And it's the Season 5 off-season. And we just beat Michigan. For our second national championship. I guess it's not going to be on there. On the end of season recap, go to the bracket, you dummy. 52-42. And we are back-to-back national champs. We've won 32 games in a row. We've won the American Conference Championship 4 years in a row. And in this offseason, we will be moving to the Big 12 and making some slider adjustments. But we got a whole bunch of seniors leaving. So let's take a quick look at some of the guys that turned this program around. Number one being this guy, Mr. A.J. Ross. A walk-on. We couldn't get any quarterbacks to sign in that first recruiting class. And this guy did. We got to turn them drums down a little bit, don't we? That's not what I wanted. Let's talk about AJ. 3-star walk-on quarterback. Muscle Shoals, Alabama was star development. The game just gave us a quarterback, man. His freshman year takes us to the college football playoff semifinals. Those for 4,800 yards, 55 touchdowns, 10 picks. Little sophomore slump, 4,400 yards, 39 touchdowns, 18 picks. Did get us to the playoff and win the conference again. We went, 10-4 and lost to Oklahoma in the first round of the playoffs. Then national championship number 1, 5,300 yards, 60 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. National championship number 2, 5,800 yards, 67 touchdowns, and 22 interceptions. A.J. Ross, you will be missed, buddy. He set all sorts of records we'll look at here in a minute. We're going to lose Fema Ijiboy, the transfer from Minnesota. 3-star impact. .500 carries as a sophomore. Or 500 yards and 5 touchdowns as a sophomore. 1,700 yards, 28 touchdowns as a junior. Doak won the Doak. And then won the Doak again this year with 1,900 yards and 31 touchdowns. I don't know why it won't show their awards. But he won the Doak back-to-back. Fema Ijiboy. Wide out, big play, Austin Clay. Another transfer, 3-star impact. He came from Michigan State. And last 2 years really had big years for us. Almost 2,000 yards this year. 23 touchdowns, big play, Austin Clay. And Trey Bell. A 1-star normal development trait. Part of the team builder roster. Didn't really get any action till his sophomore year. 12 catches, 16 catches last year. And then this year, his senior year, just goes off with 93 grads, 1,400 yards, and 15 touchdowns. He finishes as an 84 overall. Heck yeah. Ryan Renfro, another transfer. We got him from Pittsburgh. And he contributed right away. 61 grabs, 600 yards, 8 touchdowns. At 47 for 500 last year, and then this year 85 for 1,213. Young contributed here and there. He was a wide receiver turned tight end, 2-star, and most of his impact came this year. He had 3 catches in 26, 2 this year, and those came. Is that in the Miami game? Or I know he had some couple. Both those catches were pretty big, and I don't remember which game. Here we go. Spanaway didn't really play much for us. He finishes as 72 overall. Isaiah Crowder, we will lose him. A 1-star from McPherson, Kansas. He's also a original team builder roster player. Huff, is he a transfer? He was not. Or maybe he was, but he just didn't play it wherever he transferred from. Mr. Barry, the 1-star team builder roster guy. 1-star turned into an 89 overall. Look at all those sacks. Yes, sir. Let's go. Ellsbury. He'll be missed. Mr. Decker. He's been passed by Stevens. 2-star out of Glasgow, Kentucky. Solid performance for us. Moved him around. I think he played defensive tackle last year, or 2026 he did. Then we moved him to end. He got some sacks for us. Lots of tackles for loss. He'll be missed. Big Jermaine Houston. He was an offensive lineman that somehow had 90 speed, so we moved him over. Was he 1-star out of Connecticut? So we moved him over. I don't know what happened in 2025. Last year and this year, he played really well for us. I think we redshirted him in 2025. If I come back here, Greenwood Jr. 1-star turned into an 85. Team builder roster guy. Finished with what, 25 career sacks for us. Had a really good year last year for us. And then Hartley, also big year last year. And another good year for us this year. Another team builder guy. He had 27.5 career sacks. Easy, really didn't play much until this year. 3-star development. 34 tackles, 6 tackles for loss this year. I don't know why we didn't play him. He just kind of got lost in the shuffle of other guys that would play in and make him play, so we just let him play. Marvin Holland, man, this dude was awesome. Normal development, 2-star out of Maine. He's also a team builder guy. But man, this guy had 25 career interceptions for us. And 13 of them were pick sixes. I mean, that's insanity, dude. Had over 50 tackles each of the last 3 years. Awesome. Ends up a 93 overall. Let's go. Sidney Stovall was a solid corner for us. 2-star. I think he was one of in our first recruiting class. He finishes with 11 career interceptions and 2 career touchdowns. Both pick sixes came this year. Lee was a portal guy. played a little bit, but his man coverage wasn't good enough for our defense. So he came in from Maryland, had 2 interceptions, 1 pick six. That came against SMU, I think. RG, 2-time Thorpe Award winner. Had 111 tackles this year. He was a first-team All-American. He finishes with 12 career picks for us and 2 touchdowns. Really good player for us. Kiki Adams, a transfer. Just for some depth. He didn't play a ton. Boo Carter. One of our first portal guys coming from Pittsburgh and one of my favorite players. Oh, he came in from Tennessee. I thought he came in from Pittsburgh. So, oh my gosh, that means that pick six against Tennessee was against his old team this year. That's awesome. We had an 83-yard pick six to kind of get us back in control of that game. And they came back and scored and tied it, but then we scored. It was just awesome. So he got a pick six against his old team. That's awesome. 115 tackles this year, 1 pick. It went for 6 against Tennessee. Hell yeah, Boo Carter. An early favorite of the Dynasty. Silver will be coming back, but he's going to be moved to punter because we've got somebody. A little throwback from the old NCAA 14 Dynasty will be coming in as a kicker. LaRoche will be gone. Silver will be our punter. But that's some of the seniors that helped turn the program around. Man, AJ finishes as a 95 overall. He's got to go first round, man. Him and Holland. Maybe Whitehead, too. Let's go. What was AJ's career stats? I know he destroyed some records. 20,461 yards, 221 touchdowns, and 60 interceptions. He averaged 15 interceptions this season. That's crazy. Idjit Boy finished with 4,100 rushing, 64 touchdowns. And Clay, 3,543. Boo Carter finishes with 350 career tackles, 5 picks. Glenn, 329 and 12 picks. Yeltsin is probably going to go pro on us. He finished with 341 and a half sacks. Doss is coming back. Holland, 171 tackles, 25 career interceptions, which is records. Let's go take a look at those. So, new national records. AJ Ross, 20,461 career passing yards, the new NCAA record, and 221 career touchdown passes for our walk-on quarterback from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Turn the program around, man. Thank you, sir. 221 career passing touchdowns. That carries over into the American Conference. Also, the passing TDs. Idjit Boy sets the record for rushing TDs in the American with 64. Javon Moore still. All those are from previous years. And then Marvin Holland sets the career interceptions record in the American with 25. Seasonal records. AJ with 67 touchdowns this year is the only new one we add. American, AJ, 5,800 yards this year. Austin Clay with 1908. AJ's touchdown passes this year, and DeMarvin with 12 picks this year sets the American Conference record for picks in a season game. I don't think we set any this year nationally, no. American, AJ Ross threw for 9 touchdowns against the Navy. That's the only one we set this year there. We'll go back. Forgot to look at school records. We got AJ with passing yards. The only one we need is rushing yards, 6,250. That's career rushing yards. Marcel Ship. Is he late 90s, I think? All the other ones we got. And I got to make a video about picking who you replace your team builder with, because it matters. I'll explain it if I ever make the video. Season, we already looked at that. We're trying to look at school records, you idiot. You idiot. And it's Marcel Ships, so yeah, late 90s, 2,500 yards and 98 is the only one we don't have. Hardy holds on by 2 to the rushing TDs in the season over Boy with 33. Holland's new one, AJ's new one, Austin Clay's new one. Let's go. Yelts in the 5th round. We can persuade him. Let's go. The creature's coming back. The creature's coming back. I didn't think we'd be able to persuade him. Holland, round 1. Barry, 7. Glenn, 2. Ross, 1. So we got 4 guys projected. 2 first rounders. Let's go. That'll unlock talent developer. We can finally start dumping points. Yes, sir. AJ goes round 1. DeMarvin round 1. RG round 2. And EB round 5. Let's go. It's got to bump up our pro potential. So. Yeah, that secondary, man. Line and secondary. Hang on to those for a little bit. Yeah, we know. I don't think we really want to sign anybody. We got everything we really need. Number 9 in the country. It'll probably go down after this. I mean, we'll take a peek at the portal, but it's really good players, but kind of just like my dudes, man. I think we're just gonna roll with what we got. And this guy's the number 1, so we'll go ahead This guy's number 5. He's got us 5th on the list. This guy's got us 1st. That's it. We're just going to do this guy right here. Go one more week. We'll switch over to heart, so. Really? Oh well. What do you think? Like 17 will finish? Number 17 class. We stayed number 9. How about that? All right. Two 5-stars. Our first 2 5-star commits. The hometown kid, Mahogany, defensive tackle, Whittington, who probably will not play it down for us. Jasmine is an 80. He passed Daniels. Holy crap. I think Hoosman's the guy out of the freshman. Yeah, I'm Okie biased. Richie's 90. Zombo. Bryce Blank. Curtis, 87 before training. Let's go, buddy. Uh-oh, it's Sergio. Hopefully these guys will get a nice jump. I thought Whitehead... I thought he was a senior. I guess he's just a junior. Offensive line should be solid. Hopefully some of these guys get good jumps. Our very first, the first commit we ever got in the Dynasty right here. By Little. He's 83 before. That's awesome. He's like a 67, I think, when we signed him. What was he? Yeah, leave that. Nothing to really do here. The creature. I think maybe we move Doss to middle. Outlaw, back him up. Let's move Doss to middle. Was it change him to an 86? So we'll put We have Ajala with Donald behind him, Doss and Law in the middle. And we redshirt all these guys. And Yelts. Nobody backs up Yelts. He just stays out there and destroys. Let's go. We have to switch some people to corner. Maybe Kirkus. So we'll move Bautista to free safety and move Kirkus to corner just for a little, just in case. Depth. Silver becomes our punter. And Dixon will have a different name when the season starts. Oh, as will left guard. Brooks is moving to. We'll make him a defensive tackle. No, let's put him on the edge. And we'll put him at about a 70 to start off. Alright. I think that's all our position changes. I can't believe Jasmine passed Daniels. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Training results have kind of been disappointing a couple of the off seasons, man. Hopefully this one will be a little bit better. Is it Daniels or Jasmine? Who's it going to be? I don't see any of them on the first part there. It's Jasmine. They both. Daniels gets a +1. Jasmine a +2 to 82 overall. Speed's better. Awareness isn't as good. A little bit better throw power. Looks like Jasmine is going to be our new QB. Richie Riley up to a 95. Let's go. Not much for Williams or Hanson. Man, Curtis got ripped off. Just a +1 going into senior year. Hyman up to 83. Sergio an 80. We're probably encouraging him to transfer. And probably Coco. Pettis is an 81 now. Nice. Dawkins, not much of a bump. Ooh, Whitehead's a 96. Let's go. We're running off the left side. Casey's up to a 90. It's going to be Street at center. Okay. I thought he would have developed a lot more. Oh, it's just impact. Okay. Tuts 91. RO line. Let's go. Dobbs is 88. Marshall only went up a couple. Stevens up to a 90. Jolly gets up to an 87. Doss an 89. Let's go. Yelts, not much. He goes up 1 to a 91. Or a 90. 91 with the coaching bonuses. Corner takes a step back, so hopefully we got some good man coverage on them. Man, we lose basically all our playmakers in the secondary from the First 5 years of the dynasty: Holland, Glenn, and Stovall. Boo Carter, all gone. Crazy. Hedgie takes over at free safety as an 80 overall. Watts and Amafu. Watts passed Amafu. Dixon will be our kicker. He'll have a different name. There we go. And while this is advancing, I'm going to the restroom. Let's check out how many cuts we gotta make. We gotta make 3. Dude, Whittington is starting as a 79. That's wild. Jasmine's our guy. Rossi's never going to see the field. You can go, buddy. Rich is never going to see the field. I know we're probably going to go over here. Coco. And Chabera. I don't think anybody else. Definitely no one in secondary. Alright, let's head to the Big 12. And then we are going to replace. Houston doesn't like it. They're going back to the American. Make sure everybody has the right amount of conference games. Do we want to? Fresno and San Diego State. Colorado State, and then let's say UNLV, Nevada or Hawaii. Put Hawaii in the Pac-12. There's their 8. And then we're going to move. The Mountain West. Give them 8 and play 7 conference games. And then Conference USA. We'll play 7 conference games. That should balance everybody back out. Welcome to the Big 12. Here we go. Let's go find some dudes. Tuggle. You gotta recruit the Oklahoma kids. Oh, yeah, kid named Smoker. We don't need a tight end. What am I doing? Say we got like 6 centers, don't we? You know, your zone dude. Hybrid. He good. Man. just low awareness. Everything else is good. Oh man, I'm getting sleepy. I think that's what we're going to go with for now. We got a return trip from UCLA. So that's got to be here. So we're going to go open, and please be available. Here, and we played at our place. We played at their place 3 years in a row. They can play at our place 2 years in a row. So the Beeline Brawl will be here. That's going to be open. No, we'll leave that. Need to put something there for recruiting. Should we bring in Penn State? I know, no. Should we bring in Penn State? There. Nah, we can't do 2 Big Ten. So we already got Big Ten with Penn State. Screw it. It's going to be Georgia Dogs there. So we got SEC. A return game with UCLA. So it can't be Oregon, so this has got to be ACC. Where are all these teams in the ACC? So we played SMU and Miami last year. We've already played Clemson, so that leaves Pittsburgh. So we're going to Pittsburgh. So it's going to be UCLA, Pittsburgh, Beeline Brawl, Georgia Dogs. Or we're just not worried about the return trip from UCLA. Nah, let's keep UCLA on there. They're number 5. Our conference schedule: Cincinnati on the road, Iowa State. We start 3 games in a row on the road. Cincy, Iowa State, Baylor. Then we get BYU. Then we get Georgia. Then we go to Arizona, get Arizona State, at TCU, Kansas State. We only got 4. Wait, do we only have 3 conference home games? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, there it is. UCLA, Pittsburgh, Tulsa, and Georgia are our non-con opponents. So that's what we'll go with, 55-40. As we go into season 6, it's going to be 55-40. Alright, we are in season 6 of the Outlaw Dynasty. Let's go. We are now in the Big 12 Conference. We are now on 55 or 40 us, 55 CPU sliders. So it'll be interesting. We start off with number 5, go to number 20, rivalry game. Take on Georgia, so we ain't the American no more. And we go from he finished as what, a 95, 94, 95 overall quarterback to Earl Jasmine will be our new starting quarterback. He was a 3-star. He's just an impact though, man. What's Hoosman? Man, Hoosman's got elite. we're going to change his name anyway, but we might have to go with Hoosman. He's got elite. He's already a 79 overall. I'm sure Whittington's elite as well. But Hoosman's from Tulsa, man. He is. We got to go. We're Oklahoma Tech, man. We're going to change his name, and the kid from Tulsa is probably going to be our starting quarterback. We're just going to roll with it and see how we do. And just lean on our junior 96 overall elite development, Richie Riley from Waxahachie, Texas. Just lean on him and Williams this next year as we get into the Big 12 and the new sliders. Just run the ball. And we got running backs like 93, 94, 95, 93, 93, 94. We've recruited well for the running back position. And then just feed it to Curtis, man. When we need a catch. I don't know. We'll think about it. I think Hoosman's going to be our dude. One last thing. Take a look at Rich Mahogany before we get out of here. He is now 56-17 overall. 4 winning seasons, 7-2 playoff record, 2 national championships, 4 conference championships, 3 first-round picks, 6 total draft picks. Hadn't had a top 5 recruiting class. We got our first top 10 last year. And now we move up in conference prestige, so we'll see, we'll see. We shall see. What's his contract look like? Looky there. Beautiful. Our first year, man, 2-10. So AJ has set the record for most touchdown passes in an NCAA career with 221, right? That first year, if you go back, check it out. Our quarterback threw 44 interceptions, which is like the NCAA record by 10. I think the NCAA record for interceptions in a single season is 36. 34 or 36. And our dude threw 44 interceptions that first year. It was rough. But, you know, by kind of front half of season 2, it had my hands on the games for a couple weeks now. We got better and recruiting and putting all our little coins into motivator and XP games and stuff. We got good pretty fast. So we are now in the Big 12. Again, slider adjustments goes 40 us, 55 CPU. And that's where this one is going to end. We are through the offseason. We are on to season 6 of the Oklahoma Tech Outlaws, and it's kind of a new era, man. We lose our starting quarterback of 4 years, the walk-on from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Took us to 2 national championships. Set national records for touchdown passes in a career, passing yards in a career. Back-to-back Doak Walker Award winner, our entire secondary. But we did talk the Creature into coming back. So we got the Creature back. We got Danny Curtis coming back for his senior year. That's 2 subscribers. We're adding another subscriber on the defensive line, and a throwback to the original Outlaw Dynasty on NCAA 14 is coming. At kicker, if you know, you know. If not, we hope you like it, and we appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend it with us on Hef and Tater Sports. Thank you so much. If you could be a kicker of ass and hit that like, hit that subscribe, helps us out a ton. Again, we appreciate you. Hit the notifications so you know when we go live, when a new video drops. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll probably do a couple in the morning, and then I'll watch the Cowboys game, and hopefully not be disappointed and sad. And then we'll come back after that and do some stuff. I don't know if we'll be doing KJ or Star Wars Outlaws, but we're on here having some fun. Again, come hang out with us. We appreciate you. Until the next one, See ya.